What's up everyone, it's TheRazoredEdge, and today I'm here to bring you guys some Gears of War news. The Coalition have just released a whole bunch of Gears Pop news. Yes, that's right, there is so much to cover here. There are gameplay screenshots, character reveals, and actual gameplay footage with a play-by-play from Rod Ferguson, as well as another designer on the game. There is so much to cover here, and I thought I'd just try and compile it all into this video for you guys. So let's go through everything step by step as it came out today, so you guys can get all caught up on what Gears Pop is all about. Alright, so first up, let's take a look at all of the in-game characters that have been revealed so far in this new update to the GearsPop.com website. First up, we have a General Ram, which we actually saw in the original Gears Pop trailer that was revealed at E3. And surprisingly enough, what I find funny about this is that these actual, at the time of recording this video anyway, this Funko Pop doesn't exist except for a mystery minifigure, if you guys know what those are. But maybe that's going too deep for you guys. But there he is. There's a good look at General Ram. Loving the way he looks. And then the second character we see here is the Marcus Fenix Funko, which was the very first glimpse of what we saw Gears Pop was going to look like in the Gears of War Pop E3 reveal trailer. And then the next character we will look at here is Kate, who we also saw in the character reveal trailer, or the Gears Pop reveal trailer at E3, holding her humongous size Gnasher there with her classic beanie and braids hairstyle going on there. And then the fourth image is we actually have a look at some PvP action. We have JD and a Locust drone in a chainsaw duel, which is super interesting. Throwback to the Gears of War 2 Bury Your Teeth trailer right there. Love the way that looks. Even got the sparks flying there and everything. And then next image here we have we have a good look at Clayton Carmine, actually, which is a really popular Gears of War character, and obviously a popular Funko Pop as well. And then next up we have, which I find to be one of the funniest looking ones, is actually, and my favorite image out of all of it is the Wretch. I'm so enamored with this thing. It looks so cool. If they ever make a real Funko Pop of this, I'm buying it immediately. And then we have another image of JD here with his humongous size Lancer there. And then finally, we have kind of like a big lineup of all of the characters that have been revealed so far. Well, it's missing one or two, but you have an idea. There's a couple of characters there that we haven't actually seen. There's the big Brumac there in the background. We have the Boomer. We have obviously the Locust drone, the Wretch, Kate, Marcus, JD, and then Clayton Carmine there as well. So there's a look at what all the in-game models look like, which is absolutely crazy. All in the Funko style, slightly different, but for the most part they all look like the Funkos, and some of them are based on existing Funko Pop figures, and some of them are obviously, I think, will eventually become real Funko Pops in the future, which is really cool to see. And then next thing up on the GearsPop.com website is actually an FAQ. So I think we'll go through these questions one by one and see what it's all about and what it can explain about this game to us. So the very first question is, what is Gears Pop? Gears Pop is a real-time multiplayer mobile game featuring fan-favorite Gears of War characters in a Funko art style. Collect charming characters, fight real-time explosive arena battles, and mix and match powerful units and support items to build the strongest squad. And the second question here goes on to ask, is it free? Gears Pop is free to download and play, however, some in-game items can be purchased for real money. So I'm thinking there will be some kind of microtransaction system in the game, but by the way they're saying that some in-game items, it seems that perhaps there will be some kind of progression system that allows you to just grind the game to get what you need rather than having to pay money if you don't want to. And question number 3 here says, on which platforms can I play Gears Pop? Gears Pop will be available to play on iOS, minimum iOS 10 required, and Android, minimum 4.4 KitKat required devices. Question number 4 says, where can I download it? Gears Pop will be available for download in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store in 2019, and make sure to follow Gears of War on Facebook for all of the latest news. Question number 5 asks, when will the game officially launch? Gears Pop is coming in 2019 and will be available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Keep up to date on all things Gears Pop by signing up for the newsletter or following us on Facebook to stay up to date. Question number 6 here says, when will new characters be added to the game? Gears Pop will frequently add iconic characters from the Gears universe that you can swap out to build the ultimate deck. So what I'm gathering from this is that over time, they'll add characters that we've seen in obviously older Gears of War games, legacy Gears of War games, current Gears of War games. And then, since this is a game that's kind of like as a service, obviously when more Gears of War games come out and there's more characters introduced in other Gears of War games, they will bring like a Funko version of those characters into Gears Pop for us to play in the future. And how those will be obtainable is yet to be seen, maybe through whatever the microtransactions are, or perhaps through in-game progression. That has yet to be seen anyways, but I'm sure progression will be a huge part of this game. Obviously, with it being a mobile game, they're made to be quite addictive. And question number 7 here says, can I receive rewards in Gears of War console games for playing Gears Pop? Gears Pop is a standalone Gears experience, but you never know how we may look to enhance the game in the future. So basically what the Coalition are saying here is that Gears of War Pop is its very own thing, but they may make it that you can earn rewards in other Gears of War games and vice versa for playing Gears Pop or playing another Gears game and getting rewards in Gears Pop. You know, kind of a back and forth unlock system as a reward for like dedicated Gears fans for playing the entire franchise, which is pretty cool to see. And then finally here in the FAQ, they say, is Gears Pop coming to Xbox One/PC? Gears Pop will only be available for download in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. So this game, as of right now, there is no sign of it coming to Xbox One or PC, but obviously things can change depending on how much of a demand there is, so I wouldn't say that it's not possible at all for it ever to happen, but for right now, I could see that the focus is definitely on mobile. And then the third and final thing here on the Gears Pop website is a bunch of screenshots and in-game footage of what Gears Pop looks like in-game and playing and all that kind of thing. I was going to go super in-depth analyzing all of this, but the Coalition actually went ahead and uploaded a YouTube video of raw gameplay of Gears Pop in action. So we'll quickly scan through these. So it says explosive PvP battles, and you kind of get a close look at what that looks like there. There's some abilities in the bottom. It looks like there's some kind of power bar and level bar that charges up throughout the game. The second screenshot kind of looks like the level of your characters in your collection. And then the third one here shows Marcus Fenix, Epic Level 1. Looks like he got it from some kind of loot box of some sort, and you collect those and they go into your Gears characters collection. Then the fourth screenshot shows Versus. So this obviously, well, not obviously, but it looks like the beginning of when you matchmake and find another player, that this is kind of like the starting screen. It looks like there's a custom Funko Pop figure, maybe that you can have your own in-game avatar that you can customize to like maybe look like yourself, to look like a Funko Pop figure. Then the next screenshot shows like the stats of Kate Diaz's character, a level 1 Kate Diaz epic rarity, and you can kind of see what she's all made up of, damage wise, attack speed, all that kind of thing. And then the final one here says unleash ultimate abilities, which shows the Hammer of Dawn striking down on the map. So obviously throughout gameplay this charges up and you're able to unleash it on your opponent as kind of a big play to make like your ultimate move, kind of a typical MOBA thing that happens in obviously most MOBA titles. But without further ado, here is some actual raw gameplay, our first ever glimpse of what Gears Pop looks like in real time, and I'm super excited that we actually have 3 Gears of War games on the way, and here we go. Gameplay of the first one. Here it is, guys. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of Gears Pop in the comments down below. Will you be picking it up as soon as it comes out, and do you think it's something that you will be addicted to when it arrives?
Alright, here we are in the Gears Pop arena. The object of the game is to play out your units and push forward and take down the outposts and the leader at the opposite end of the field. I generally start with this Lancer gear. It'll move forward and start to take cover. This being a Gears game, cover's very important. You'll notice that the blue bar underneath the Gears feet will start to fill up. If it can completely fill that bar, then boom, I get that piece of cover. Other units, like this Marcus Fenix, will move forward and he'll take cover much faster. That's sort of his special trick. And you'll notice that my territory has now expanded, so I can spawn my pins further forward, like those wretches that are now running up on my opponent's outpost. I'm going to try to press this advantage by playing units on both the left and the right to try to take a little bit more territory, but Rod's put that boomer right in the middle. So I'm going to use a Hammer of Dawn. Now this is my ultimate ability and will charge up over time. So now I'm going to have to wait a while before I use that again. That Nasher drone is sunk in, so I'm going to use a frag grenade and take care of that problem. Meanwhile, my outposts will clear the wretches. Now, my deck is primarily comprised of units with special abilities. This JD has a down but not out ability, and my Marcus, as I said, takes cover quickly. Now I'm going to put down my Kate. Now, Kate's special because she has sort of a bonsai ability. She's going to run forward and ignore the enemy units and just start hammering those outposts. It looks like she's doing plenty of damage, which is great, because if I can take that outpost down, I'll be ahead in the game by 1 point. Looking really good. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, excellent. There's a grinder on the left. I think I have enough power to put out some additional targets, but he did manage to take down my outpost. I reacted a little bit late to that, so I got to keep throwing things at that grinder. We're about a minute left, so it's double power, which means that power bar at the bottom is going to increase even faster and allow me to play units a lot more quickly. It's a tied game right now. He's taken one of my outposts, and I've taken one of his. So really, I'm just going to try to push the advantage on one side or the other. Okay, so he's played a couple big, tough, expensive Locust units. So I think he's kind of playing a deck that's really about pushing those monsters forward. My deck's really about taking territory and the tricks of the different units. So I think I've got a pretty good matchup here. I know what to do. He's putting out a lot of units, and I just lost my territory on the right side. My strategy is going out the window. My deck really is about pushing that control of the territory, so I might be in trouble here. Now we've got double power. This is good for him because he can drop big units more quickly, but I can exploit that too by dropping multiple units faster than he can. It looks like we're going to run out of regulation time with a score of 1-1. And when that happens, we enter sudden death, which means that the next person to score an outpost will win the game. I am throwing out everything I can, but that grinder is going to take me down. Oh, I think he got me. Yeah, that's the end. Looks like Rod does know a thing or two about Gears of War.
And so there we go. As you can see, I clearly dominated the battlefield.
Yes, you totally won that game.
You wouldn't throw a game, would you?
I would.
All right, so I'm having fun. I'm excited. I love what I'm seeing. I want to play. Like, when can I?
Yeah, so we're still in soft launch. We're perfecting the game, but in 2019 it'll be available for everyone, and it'll be great.
All right, can't wait. I hope I see you there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought, subscribe to my channel if you're brand new for more videos, share the video around if you really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.